On a cold, unforgiving city street, Abigail huddles against a brick wall, her worn backpack a silent companion. Lucy, a cocker spaniel with soft golden ears, is curled tightly against Abigail's chest, offering fragile warmth. The endless drone of passing cars fills the night, a harsh, unfeeling lullaby in the desolate urban landscape. Abigail's eyes, ancient with an unspoken sadness, stare blankly ahead, reflecting the city's indifferent glow. Her small frame shivers, but her grip on Lucy remains firm, a desperate comfort in the biting night air. The city's indifferent hum surrounds them, a stark contrast to their isolated, quiet struggle for warmth. Early morning light paints long shadows across the bustling city street as Abigail watches families pass, children's laughter echoing. Her grip tightens around Lucy, a silent plea for comfort. Lucy senses Abigail's distress, nuzzling her hand in a tender response. Abigail whispers to Lucy, "It's just us, girl." Her voice, a tender assurance amidst the city's hum. Rain lashes down on a city street, blurring the hurried figures of pedestrians. Tucked under a flimsy overhang, Abigail and Lucy shiver, their clothes soaked and clinging. The world rushes past them, a blur of averted faces and oblivious haste, never with them. Abigail pulls a thin, sodden blanket tighter around herself, and Lucy a desperate embrace. Their small, vulnerable figures are dwarfed by the indifferent, bustling city. A bitter evening descends upon the city, painting the sky in hues of deep violet and grey. Delicate snowflakes begin to fall, dusting the street in a pristine white blanket. Abigail shivers uncontrollably outside a small corner shop, her breath clouding in the frigid air. Beside her, Lucy, a tiny dog, whimpers softly, her body shaking from the cold. Instinctively, Lucy presses against Abigail, seeking warmth and comfort in the harsh winter night. Jim, a quiet man with gentle eyes and silver hair peeking from his wool cap, stops, his gaze fixed. Though he has walked the street countless times, tonight a new sight truly captures his attention. His eyes. He kneels slowly, a deliberate, gentle movement, careful not to startle the two figures before him. Lucy, the dog, barks cautiously at first, her tail held low in wary observation. Then a tentative wag begins, a small but significant gesture of trust and recognition. Jim extends a warm sandwich and a steaming cup of hot chocolate, a beacon of kindness on the cold street. Abigail's eyes flicker between the comforting food and Jim's gentle face. A battle of hunger versus deep mistrust playing out. The gnawing pangs of hunger win, her resolve crumbling as she reaches for the offerings. Their fingers brush, a fleeting moment of contact that speaks volumes. A soft, almost imperceptible whisper escapes her lips. "Thank you." Days blur into a gentle rhythm, marked by Jim's consistent presence on the bustling city street. He brings thoughtful gifts, nourishing food, warm clothes for Abigail, and small treats for Lucy. Jim sits at a respectful distance, his silent, steadfast support a comforting anchor in their lives. Abigail's guarded expression slowly softens, a faint, tender smile occasionally gracing her lips. From a shadowed distance, Jim watches Abigail, her form softened by the twilight glow of the city street. Abigail shares a piece of bread with Lucy, a small, tender gesture illuminated by the fading light. Jim observes Abigail's subtle shift in posture, her shoulders visibly less burdened than before. A profound conviction settles within Jim. his gaze fixed on Abigail's quiet grace. He sees in her a spirit deserving of a life far richer, a destiny beyond their current struggles. The city's dimming light casts long shadows, mirroring the weight of Jim's unspoken resolve. In Abigail's mind, a warm room, a soft bed, and a table laden with food flash by, ethereal and fleeting. These idyllic dreams starkly contrast with her harsh reality: cold pavement, distant sirens wailing. The comforting warmth of Lucy pressed against her offers solace against the cold, a constant in the chaos. Her dreams, vivid and almost tangible, feel impossibly distant from her current existence. She yearns for a life beyond the concrete, where warmth and safety are not just fleeting visions. Jim sits on the cold pavement, harsh streetlights casting long shadows as Abigail hunches beside him, a small dog nestled close, his voice a low, earnest murmur. Jim declares, "You shouldn't have to live like this. Both of you deserve a home." Fear flickers across Abigail's face, a silent battle between hope and the immense risk of trust. Oblivious to the human turmoil, Lucy rests her head on Abigail's knee, a picture of calm certainty amidst the struggle. On a city street, Abigail's gaze shifts between Lucy and Jim, her expression a fragile balance of trepidation and resolve. The dog's quiet certainty seems to anchor her, bolstering her courage amidst the internal turmoil. A faint tremor in her hands betrays a long moment of struggle, a silent battle waged within her. Finally, an almost imperceptible nod seals her decision, a silent agreement hanging in the cold evening air. The small house is enveloped in the inviting aroma of home cooking, a comforting embrace. Abigail's eyes widen, a mixture of awe and disbelief playing across her features as she surveys the room. Lucy, tail wagging with unrestrained joy, discovers a soft dog bed, her new haven in the corner. Abigail reaches out, her fingers brushing against a warm blanket on the sofa, a touch of long-lost comfort. A profound sense of peace settles over Abigail, a comfort she hasn't felt in years. The simple warmth of the house washes over her, a silent promise of belonging. Abigail, once haunted by fear, now sleeps soundly in a proper bed, a profound peace settling upon her. The harsh symphony of the city is replaced by the quiet, comforting hum of the house. Lucy, a loyal companion, is curled at the foot of the bed, a soft, contented sigh escaping her. No longer on the cold pavement, Abigail's face is serene, bathed in the gentle glow of the nightlight. The quiet of the room is a stark contrast to the turbulent nights she once endured. A profound sense of security envelops them both, the lingering shadows of fear banished from her dreams. The once silent house now overflows with the bright, infectious sound of laughter, a symphony of joy. Tiny, muddy paw prints streak across the polished wooden floor, a playful testament to Lucy's lively spirit. Abigail sits on the floor, a worn storybook open on her lap, her voice clear and joyful as she reads aloud. Her eyes, once clouded with deep sadness, now radiate a profound hope, a tangible future unfolding. Lucy, a tiny bundle of energy, listens intently to Abigail's stories, her presence a beacon of light. The house, transformed by love and laughter, now pulses with a vibrant, renewed sense of life and belonging. Sunlight streams into Abigail's bedroom, painting the blue walls with a soft, warm glow. Neatly stacked schoolbooks sit on a polished desk, a testament to a promising future. Abigail stands before a full-length mirror, a confident smile gracing her lips as she admires her reflection. In the doorway, Jim watches her, his expression a mix of pride and gentle affection. The girl who once shivered on cold streets now embodies a vibrant, hopeful future. His gaze holds the weight of their shared past, now replaced by a serene, comforting present. Years later, the once desolate city street now hums with a vibrant, quiet energy. Abigail, no longer a child, walks with a confident stride, her faithful dog Lucy, now flecked with grey, ambling beside her. Her fingers intertwine with Jim's, a silent testament to the profound and enduring bond that now graces her life. The world, once a cold and indifferent place, now radiates warmth and connection around them, their journey complete.